ShartimusPrime.
Stop. Seriously. Look. I'm pissed off, you guys. I'm actually seriously upset. As some of you guys know, I can be somewhat of a enthusiastic, passionate type of person, but I'm really pissed off about the X-Men First Class movie. They've just shown us, I've seen just about 3 pictures, and it looks terrible, man. It looks like garbage. Fox is screwing this up big time, and they don't want to let go of the rights. And I understand that because a buttload of money was made with the first 2 X-Men movies. X-Men 3, I guess, brought in a decent amount of money, and so did Origins. But the thing is, man, these movies suck. May 2009, I did a review of the X-Men Origins Wolverine, and I just thought that movie sucked terribly, alright? Now look, you could disagree with me and think that movie was cool, alright? But the general consensus out there is that that movie sucked balls, alright? And they're gonna do it again with this X-Men First Class. I have absolutely no faith that they're gonna make a good movie out of this. First off, the pictures, alright? Terrible cast of characters. Not as far as the actual casting of the actors. I don't really know much about the actors except for Kevin Bacon, who I actually really like. Tremors is awesome. But, what, you have, well, here's a picture. Take a look. So from left to right, you have Magneto there, sporting the blue and yellow with the X on his chest. You can't really see it so well, but there's an X right there. Moira McTaggart. I hope she doesn't have powers in this thing. You have Emma Frost, one of the only accurate-looking characters in this thing. And you know what? The only positive thing that could come out of this movie, I really think, is a new Emma Frost 6-inch action figure. But, you know, you also have Azazel right there, which I have no idea why he's in this movie. You have Beast, which looks okay. Havoc, I don't understand. Angel Salvadori. And then you have Mystique there, trying to make her look like, you know, Rebecca Romaine Stamos. And then this young-ass Professor X. So Magneto's helmet doesn't look bad. It's, you know, it's not really bad. It's not really great. But, you know, it looks like they're trying to make it look comic book accurate. I'm just still not a fan of him wearing the yellow and blue. The only time I remember him seeing him wear yellow and blue is when he was disguised as Zorn. And then there you have young Professor X, which looks like he's sitting down. He might be in a wheelchair. For those of you who don't know, the original First Class of X-Men consisted of 5 characters, okay? You had Cyclops, Marvel Girl, Iceman, Angel, Beast. You only see Beast in there. That's the only one that shows up in that First Class. What the hell? And then Magneto and Professor X are supposed to be part of that First Class. I don't understand that. Now that picture's doctored, and you know the directors made statements that you know he didn't really want that picture out there like that, so they put them all together. But the fact is that Magneto is wearing an X-Men costume. That is yellow and blue. He's got the same outfit that Professor X has on, and it makes no sense. Magneto was the enemy back then. It's like. And when Magneto has teamed up with the X-Men, it's only happened recently in comics, and it's very temporary type of thing, you know. On top of that, they have characters in there like Azazel. Azazel's first appearance is 2003, or Angel Salvadori, her first appearance is 2001. And you have Havoc in there, the younger brother of Cyclops, but you have no Cyclops. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. Now you could say, well, maybe that first lineup that I mentioned earlier is going to be in the movie. They just haven't released pictures of it yet. But that's stupid. Why would you do that? That just doesn't make any sense. And plus, we learned a long time ago that those original X-Men weren't going to be in there. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to convince you guys, don't go see this movie. Don't give Fox any more of your money. The only way Fox is going to learn to stop making these retarded movies and let go of the rights of X-Men, because they do have the rights of X-Men, you see. Before Marvel had enough money to make their own movies, they had to have production companies buy the rights of the names to make the movies. So Fox still has X-Men. If there's ever going to be an X-Men movie, Fox is the only people that can make it without, you know, getting lawsuits getting thrown around and everything. So because they suck, I hope that they let it go and give it to Marvel. And the only way they're going to do that is if we don't give them their money. Now, I'll watch the movie if someone gives it to me, yeah, but I'm not going to give them any of my money. So this is the official X-Men First Class boycott, alright? I only have about, well, I'm not trying to say it in a conceited way or anything, but realistically, okay, look, I appreciate all my 4,600 something subscribers, but that's not enough to actually make a dent, okay? And this whole thing, yeah, pretty much will be pointless. But there's a chance that maybe somebody else will see this video and it may inspire them to join the boycott and word can catch on. So, please, post a video response and tell me your thoughts and share your thoughts about this X-Men First Class garbage, because it looks like complete garbage, alright? And Fox really has to let it go. They really, really do. This is going to be terrible. And just give you another point here is like, another thing you might be thinking is like, oh man, look at you, you're that stereotypical nerd, you know, with all, you know, the ton of action figures and comic books, and if things aren't perfect exactly like they are in the movies, oh, you're gonna cry about it all day. There's some truth to that. But the truth also is that we do give a lot of leeway. The first X-Men movie, second X-Men movie, they didn't have all the X-Men First Class characters in there. And the characters that they chose didn't necessarily make sense the way they lined up. Like, we start the movie with Wolverine and Storm's in there. Storm and Wolverine are actually part of the second class. And you don't have Beast and you don't have Angel in there. So you're missing some of the first class characters, but the movie had enough stability in it, and it had like the overall scope of the X-Men universe done right enough where we were able to let it go. Okay, it didn't bug me that Angel wasn't in the first movie and Beast wasn't there. It was okay, because you know what, the way they handled it and the general universe of it stayed consistent. First off, Magneto was the bad guy, Professor X was the good guy, and they're about the same age. You know, like I said in this picture, dude, Magneto looks like he's 35, Professor X looks like he's 22. And we never see Professor X that young in the comics consistently. There may be a flashback, but I've never seen, you know, there's never been like an ongoing thing with when Professor X had hair, you know? And it looks like he's in a wheelchair in that picture, and if he's gonna be young, he should be walking around, okay? So it just looks like it's falling apart, and they haven't even shown us a trailer. And the way I look at it is like this: I'm a performer myself, okay? I play the drums, and if you guys were to go see me play the drums, you're gonna come to my show, and I count off the band, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I screwed up the count off. You're not gonna have much faith in me being a good drummer. You're gonna think I suck, I bet. You're gonna go like, what the, wow, this guy, he dropped his stick and he didn't even hit a note. Not one note, and he already screwed up. That's how I see this thing. They haven't even showed us anything, but they already got it all wrong before the whole thing even started. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Okay? Please join the boycott, alright? Don't give any of your money to this movie. They're gonna keep making garbage. They won't let it go unless they realize that they're not gonna make any money from it. That's it. It's a business. Take the money away from them, and then they'll understand. Alright? Thank you for letting me be up on my soapbox here. Okay, I'll catch you guys later.